Good day, guys. This is Mr. Prince Maths and Science class, and in this video I'm going to be explaining how to solve quadratic equations by completing the square method. In the previous video I talked about quadratic equations by factorization method, and we all know that quadratic equation is written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, right? But whenever I want to solve for completing the square method, this last term c is brought over to the other side of the equal sign. Okay, so it will be written like this: ax squared plus bx is equals to minus c, and then we'll find half of b and square it and write it here. We also the half of b and the square of half of b will also be added to this side too. Okay, so I'm gonna write it in the second line. So that'll be ax squared plus bx plus b over 2 all squared is equals to minus c plus b over 2 all squared. So it's written that way. Okay, so the first example I'm going to be doing will be x squared plus 6x plus 5 equals 0. Okay, so in this case x squared plus 6x will be equals to minus 5. Okay, and it will be x squared plus 6 plus 6x plus 6 over 2 squared is equals to minus 5 plus 6 over 2 squared. Okay, so that's x squared plus 6x plus 3 squared is equals to minus 5 plus 3 squared. Okay, so now these two, we are going to connect these two together and then we solve for this one. Okay, so that will be x plus 3 all squared. So we'll write it like this: is equals to minus 5 plus 9, and minus 5 plus 9 is 4, right? That's plus 4. So we have x plus 3 squared is equals to 4. So we are going to square root both sides so that we can find x. So when we square root both sides, we have x plus 3 is equals to root 4. Okay, this we cancel this, so that will be x plus 3 is equals to plus or minus 2. Okay, so that will be x is equals to minus 3 plus or minus 2. So that will be x is equals to minus 3. When we do minus 3 plus or minus 2, we get x is equals to minus 5 or minus 1. Let me just write it out so that nobody gets confused. Okay, so that's what I just did. So number 2, we have x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equals to 0. So it will be x squared minus 4x is equals to minus 1. Okay, so we are going to find the half of 4. So that will be x squared minus 4x plus the half of 4 is 2, right? Plus 2 squared is equals to minus 1 plus 2 squared. So I told you we're going to take this together, and then we'll do that. So that will be x minus 2 all squared is equals to 3. Okay, so it will be x minus 2 all squared, we square root both sides, is equals to root 3. So this squared we cancel the square root, so that will be x minus 2 is equals to root 3. Okay, so it will be x is equals to 2 plus root 3, and we can write it as s is equals to 2 plus or minus root 3. Okay, so for number 3, we have 2x squared plus 8x plus 3 equals 0. Okay, so let's take this to the other side. So we have 2x squared plus 8x is equals to minus 3. So if we divide through by 2, we have 2 into x squared plus 4x equals minus 3. Okay, so let's divide it by 2. Divide it by 2. So this will cross out this. So we have x squared plus 4x is equals to minus 3 over 2. Okay, so we break it down. X squared plus 4x. The half of 4 is 2, right? Plus, let me put 4 over 2 squared. Okay, is equals to minus 3 over 2 plus 4 over 2 all squared. So that will be, so we take these two together. So the half of 4 divided by 2 is 2, right? And 2 squared is 4. So that will be sorry, x plus 2 all squared is equals to minus 3 plus 8 over 2. Okay, so to be x plus 2 all squared is equals to 5 over 2. Okay, and we square root both sides. When we square root both sides, x plus 2 all squared equals to the root of 5 over 2. So this will cancel this. So that will be x plus 2 is equals to root 5 over 2. Okay, so that will be x is equals to minus 2 plus or minus root 5 over 2. Okay, so I'm going to do one more example before I end this video. So number 4, we have x squared plus 10x minus 7 is equals to 0. Okay, and we take this to the other side. So that'll be x squared plus 10x equals 7. Okay, and we are going to find the half of 10. So that'll be x squared plus 10x plus 10 over 2 squared is equals to 7 plus 10 over 2 squared. Okay, so that'll be x squared plus 10x plus 5 squared is equals to 7 plus 5 squared. Okay, so that'll be x plus 5 all squared is equals to 5 squared. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 7 is 32. Okay, so that will be x plus 5 when we square root both sides equals to root 32. So by sword, if we want to solve root 32 is also the same thing as root 16 times 2. Okay, so by by sword we should have 4 root 2. Okay, so we have x plus 5 equals 4 root 2. So that will be x is equals to minus 5 plus or minus 4 root 2. So that's the answer for that. So I'm gonna put 1. You can try this one for practice. We have 3x squared minus 6x plus 1 equals 0. Okay, so you can try that for practice and see if you understand the concept of completing the square. So that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you share this video. Peace out.